Hey everyone, as always, Dylan from Miller Prospecting. And I would say I'm really excited this week because I'm going to get into some Paydirt, but my nerves are on ends with this seller. I'm going to be reviewing EurekaGoldSands.com this week. I have 3 bags from him, but my last review from him went haywire. I don't know if you saw the video. I will have linked to it below. It was titled Worst Seller Ever. I had a horrible experience with this seller. I've also reviewed his 1 pound bag earlier. I didn't even look at that because I don't want to be, swayed in my decision on how I vote these. But I will say, I got a lot of comments from people asking me to review them again because my last review, like I said, was titled Worst Seller Ever. I never received my Paydirt, and I had a huge email fight with him about it. And it went haywire. So I never received my Paydirt, and I got a lot of people, because he does have a huge Facebook following. And I had a lot of people saying I should give him another chance. So I had some friends of mine order some Paydirt from him. So there would be no way he would know it was for me. And here it is. So, what am I going to be reviewing today? Let me get my notes. I'll tell you what I have. I have his 1 ounce special. This is his 1 ounce sample bag, but I'm not going to be panning this out. I bought 2 of them and I panned 1 out just to see what it was. And I didn't review it. It was just curiosity. I got it in. And this one I'm just going to give away. So I don't know when, but some point in the next 2 videos, I'll do a giveaway, either this video or the next one. And I'll give this away to somebody so they can try some Eureka Gold Sands. But what I'm going to be reviewing this week are these 2. This is his 1 pound regular mix, and this is his 3 pound semi-rich mix. Now, first off, let me say, when I got this package in, actually when my friend got this package in, it was busted, which is why you see dirt here, because the package was opened. Now, he did double bag these, but unfortunately, this has to be the most used up plastic bag. It has so many holes in it. I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but it's got so many holes in it. It did retain the Paydirt. Luckily, though, he did have it in he didn't ship it in a box. He shipped it in like one of those plastic bags. It wasn't a Tyrex bag, but it was something similar. It was a plastic bag. And I guess that had ripped as well because the post office rewrapped it in another bag and notified and said that it was busted. So I contacted Gino, the Nugget King. Well, I didn't contact him. My friend contacted him to tell him the bag busted. He told me to weigh out, or he told him to weigh out the Paydirt to see if it weighed enough. And if it was under, he offered to replace it, send it back, and he would replace it. So I will say his customer service on this was top notch. I mean, he offered to replace it. I told him not to worry about it because it weighed 3 pounds. It actually weighed 3 pounds 1 ounce, so I figure it didn't. If anything got lost, it might be, a 1/10 of an ounce or something. It did. To me, it didn't look like anything was lost. So I wasn't going to send it back and cause all kinds of trouble. It looked like there was going to be that there. But he then gave me or offered a discount code for a future bag. So I gotta say, the customer service was top-notch this time, which is the exact polar opposite of what I received the last review I did of his. So maybe it's his mood. Maybe I just set him off last time because he did know it was me. He did say he realized it was me in our email conversations last time. So maybe that was it, but I don't know. Well, what I'm gonna get into right now is the 1 pound bag. Let's just get right to it. I don't want to waste too much time. So this is 1 pound bag. It does come with the little vial with the little magnet in it. More about Eureka Gold Sands, about his little prospecting adventures he does, and his highly touted business cards. He has an entire sentence about how wonderful these cards are. So those are those. But what we're all interested in is in the Paydirt. So let's get into the Paydirt. This is from EurekaGoldSands.com. It is his 1 pound regular mix. It is guaranteed to contain 0.4 to 0.7 grams of gold. It cost $39.99. Shipping was free, so total cost $39.99. Now, I will say, right off the bat, I'm kind of let down. This bag weighed exactly 1 pound. But in his description, it clearly states you will receive 1 pound of Paydirt, not 1 pound in a bag with 1 pound. So I'm not a fan of when the Paydirt weighs exactly the amount, especially when the description says 1 pound. A lot of times people will say you'll receive 1 pound. You know, it'll say a 1 pound bag. It doesn't actually say 1 pound of Paydirt. This one says 1 pound of Paydirt, and it weighed exactly a pound. I don't know if I'm going to penalize them or not yet when I do my review, but, you know, it was kind of a letdown, you know, that I don't know how much this bag weighs. Maybe it's an ounce, maybe it's 2, but that is less Paydirt. So, as you all know, I am not a fan of these coffee bags. I will cut it all the way open. And as I said, you know, the last one broke. So I find these bags break pretty easily because they hold air. They're 100%, they're made for things like coffee and stuff to keep them sealed. So they do retain air. And if you push on them, they will pop. And the post office tends to push, prod, poke everything at least once. So, all right, now again, I will cut that bag open. So let's just classify this down. And I'll let you listen to some music while I do that. And go. All right. I gotta say, pretty equal amounts. I mean, there's probably a little bit more in the -10 to +40. These two probably have a little bit more, but not a ton more. I mean, it's pretty equal amounts. Let's see if anything's magnetized. I'm not going to use his little magnet he sent. Lot of magnetite. Still haven't fixed my magnet yet, so it's going to be a little squeaky. Been getting lazy on that. So yeah, some decent amount of magnet. Tight. Okay. You know, make things a little easier if you use a magnet. So, but one thing, okay, let's go. I do have to mention one more thing about this seller's Paydirt that really bugged me. I remember it bugged me in my first review, and it still bugs me. I checked his description. Me and Gino actually got into a conversation about this, and that's his wording in this bag's Paydirt description, where it says every bag, the key word here is every bag has a little platinum picker or two added as well. So the way I read that is this bag guarantees me a platinum picker. Now, everyone can always say, you know, that this is a picker because you can pick it up with your hand. But, you know, if you can't pick it up with your fingers, you know, I don't know if that would be classified as a picker. To me, generally, anything that's going to be a picker probably would have to be in this range or above. And probably a little bit more than this. And what's really weird, though, is I've never, you know, I never really read their description on his 3-pound bag because I'd never purchased it. But on his 3-pound bag, the way he describes his platinum is, where can I find this? It says 3 pounds, it tells you how much gold it says, and it says, and several pieces of platinum. So pieces of platinum to me could mean it could be in any of these. It's because it's a piece. You know, it's tiny. So I really don't know. You know, he had said, when me and him had the last conversation, because I did not find a platinum picker in my 1-pound bag. And I remember that when we got in a conversation about it, where he says it's not every bag. It's just some bags get those platinum pickers because platinum is worth so much money. But to me, the key word is every. Every means every single, without a doubt, every bag must have one. So he had said he might change his description. Obviously, he didn't. Now, I'm not expecting to find a platinum picker in here. I don't know what platinum I'll find. Last time I know I found no platinum, but I'm not really into this for the platinum. It's just something, if you are into the platinum, you might be disappointed if you don't find a picker. You know, if you found pieces, you'd be happy, but maybe not a picker. But let's just get into it. I'm going to go pan all this out, come back, show you what I got, and let's see what happens. All right, I know I'm back a little bit early than I said I would be, but I forgot to tell you something. I'm getting ready to pan out the +10 material, and I forgot that 1 in 10 bags of this will have a 1/4 gram or better picker. So before I got into this, I wanted to see just in case I got one, and 1 in 100 bags gets a 1 gram nugget or better. Now, I didn't see any gold when I was classifying this down, but you never know. Again, as always, gold is elusive. It tries to hide from you. It weighs different amounts. But okay, I'm going to be right back now. I promise to show you how much gold I recover. All right, I am back. I finished panning everything out. So let me show you what I got from the 1 pound bag, a regular mix from EurekaGoldSands.com. In the plus 10, I found nothing. No gold, no platinum, no pretty rocks, no nothing. So, kind of disappointed, but $39.99, that I can live without that. But when I got to the minus 10 plus 20, I found the gold. About 40 pieces. I think it was about 42 pieces if I want to be exact, but I'm going to just say around 40. Nice pieces. Are a little dull, but that gold's color never bugs me. That's what I got. So about 40 pieces. And then in the minus 20 plus 40, I found even more gold. About 70 pieces. A nice little pieces. And then I got to the minus 40. And it went back down to 0. Found nothing. No gold. No nothing. So I did find gold in 2 classifications. And if you're wondering about the platinum, I did find one piece. Let me put it on here. One tiny little piece. I don't even know if it's going to show up. But I did find one little piece. So I did find some platinum. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I'll probably go and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But so anyway, I did find gold. Let me unzoom. Let me weigh this up and see exactly how much gold. Again, I am guaranteed a minimum of 0.4, but the bag's average 0.4 to 0.7. All right, let's see. Scale is zeroed out. We'll zoom in some so you can see. We'll do it like they do it on Gold Rush, a little bit at a time, huh? All right, I got the 0.4. I got 0.5. 0.6. So 0.6. Come on, finish up. 2.3. That's what we're going to call it. Now I know as soon as I cut this, it's going to go up to 0.624. Seriously. Okay, 0.623. Can't complain about that in there for what they say from 0.4 to 0.7. I guess that's around probably that. See, it went up. What did I tell you? 0.625. Okay, I'm calling it 0.625. Done. There you go. All right, I'll be right back with my ROI and my review. All right, I am back. I finished crunching the numbers. And here we go. This again is from EurekaGoldSands.com. Gino, the Nugget King. I'm going to throw that in there since he loves to say it himself. So this was his 1 pound regular mix. It's guaranteed to contain 0.4 to 0.7 grams of gold. And every bag will have a picker or two of platinum. It cost $39.99. Shipping was free, so total cost was $39.99. I recovered 0.625 grams of gold. Gold spot as of today is $42.56, which means I recovered $26.60 worth of gold. So my ROI is 66.52%, or on my scale, a 6.7, which isn't bad. So, which is much high, which is pretty high on his list from 0.4 to 0.7. I got really high on that. The fun factor, I'm gonna give it an 8. Now, I did, while I was crunching these numbers, I did go back to my original 1 pound review I did of this, and on that bag, I only gave him a 6 for fun factor. But then again, I only had a 44% ROI. So because there's not a lot in the plus 10 or in the minus 40, you pretty much get it all in the middle ground. If you're not getting a lot of gold, it's not going to be as much fun. So Getting at 0.4, you probably won't have as much fun as if you obviously get the 0.7, and not even talking about the R.O.I amount. It's just the amount of Paydirt you're going to be going through and not recovering anything. So, but I did give him a fun factor of 8. This is really easy stuff to pan. There's not a ton of black sands. The little that there is usually in the -40, and I didn't find any gold in there. So, it was pretty easy stuff to Paydirt out. Now, to his Paydirt description, I'm giving him an 8. If he would redo this wording on his platinum, I'd probably give him a 10, because he does have a lot of info on his website. He tells you where he gets his gold from, the carat of it, and all these things. He loves to talk as much as I do, so there's a lot of info on there. So it's just, I don't like the wording of that, how every bag is going to have a platinum picker. I don't like those two words, every and picker. If you just said every bag might have, if you said a bag might have platinum or two, I doubt very many people are buying this particular bag for that one chance to get that one little piece of platinum. And I understand where he mines from. There is natural platinum. So, but, anyway, I'm giving him an 8 for Paydirt description. For Paydirt quantity and packaging, I'm giving him a 9 for quantity. Because like I said earlier, it was exactly 1 pound. And, if you're buying 1 pound of Paydirt, you shouldn't get to pay for the bag. I'm a little flexible on that, depending on the bag, but it was exactly 1 pound. If it would have been 1 pound, 1 ounce, I'd have been fine with it, even if the bag weighs 2 ounces. But, because I don't really cut it all apart. But so I'm giving him a 9 for that, and I'm giving him an 8 for the bag because it is a coffee bag. Now, typically, I would have given him a 9 because he double bags it, but that second bag was so torn up and beat up, it wouldn't have helped, and it didn't help when if a bag busts. So, give him an 8 for that. So, for Paydirt quantity and packaging, he's getting an 8.5. For customer service and shipping, he's getting a 10 on both. He was really, really nice. He was generous, offered me a $15 discount on my next bag. He was really, really helpful and really quick. He answered the emails really quick and all that. So I had no problem with his customer service. The shipping was really quick. I originally was going to knock him a little for his customer service due to my last experience with him. But this is a totally different bag. And this is a totally different experience. So I'm giving him a 10 on both. So total score for Eureka Gold Sands 1 pound regular mix is an 8.2. Thanks as always. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And below there's some little bell or something. Hit that so you get notifications when I post new reviews. And make sure you leave a comment. As always, thanks a lot. Till next time.